April 18th. Please stand for the pledge.
Today is National Animal Cracker Day.
Your lunch options for today are chicken alfredo or pepperoni bosco stick.
Your sides today are mixed vegetables or breadsticks.
In national news, this small chapel on an island off the coast of Bermeo, Spain, has begun to attract thousands of visitors. Here's Great Big Story with the video.
This small islet in Spain is connected to the mainland by a narrow man-made path, and fans of Game of Thrones might recognize it as the ancestral home to the Mother of Dragons. Gazzilugatxe can be found in Basque Country in Spain and is home to a small chapel that is dedicated to John the Baptist. The narrow stone bridge that connects the islet consists of 231 zigzagging steps leading up to the chapel. Legend has it that if visitors make it to the top and ring the bell on the exterior 3 times, a wish will be granted. A structure was first built on the island in the 9th century. However, since then it has been destroyed, rebuilt, and changed purposes many times. Its uses have ranged from a convent to serving as a site of imprisonment for accused witches during the Spanish Inquisition. In Season 7 of Game of Thrones, the stairwell made an appearance as Dragonstone, causing its popularity to skyrocket. Thousands of visitors flock to this recognizable location for its beauty, or perhaps simply in hopes of one day catching themselves a glimpse of Daenerys Targaryen.
Is an Amazon Alexa employee listening to you? Here's CNN with the video.
According to Bloomberg, when you talk to your Amazon Echo smart speaker, a global gaggle of Amazon workers is actually listening in and taking notes. Seriously. CNN's Allison Kosik is here. Allison, what are these people doing?
You sound surprised. Why are you surprised? This is kind of confirming.
This was everyone's fear, I'll tell you.
It has been everybody's fear. According to Bloomberg, it's not just Alexa listening to you. Thousands of Amazon employees are listening to voice recordings captured from Echo devices. Why? Well, to help improve Alexa's understanding of human speech and to help it better respond to commands. It shows humans, they still have to train the robots. So who are these workers? It's a mix of contractors and full-time Amazon employees working around the globe from Boston to Costa Rica to Romania. And they transcribe as many as 1,000 audio clips per shift. But an Amazon spokesperson says the company respects privacy, saying this: employees do not have direct access to information. They can identify the person or account as part of this workflow. Amazon adding that customers can always delete their utterances at any time. Now, no audio is stored unless Echo detects and is activated by your wake word. But here's the thing: sometimes Alexa records background conversations and even a woman singing in the shower. The Bloomberg report says sometimes listeners hear users discussing private details like bank details. Creeped out yet? Well, if you are, you can always opt out of Amazon using your voice recordings to improve the software. If you go to privacy settings, the privacy settings section of the Amazon Echo app.
Just real quick, is Amazon going to change this?
That's a really good question. I think not. I think that in our conversations with them to get their statement, they didn't mention that. They still have to improve the way Alexa works and needs these conversations.
Jeez Louise. Great to see you, Allison. Thank you so much.
According to Savannah, Georgia Police Department, a police officer and 2 kids named Noah and Derek were trying to rescue ducklings from a sewer drain. Together, all 3 of them managed to get all of the ducklings free and into safety. Now they are recovering at a wildlife preserve. This story has become a viral sensation on the web.
Now to Serenity and Derico with sports and weather.
Thanks, guys. Our Indiana Pacers played the Boston Celtics last night in the Indiana playoff games, and unfortunately they lost. They played at home on Friday. Softball played last night and brought home the win. Congratulations. Under the 7th grade baseball, all sports will be playing home tonight. if the weather holds out. Please listen to afternoon announcements for any cancellations. Our sports birthday today is Nate Archibald, who was an NBA point guard for Cincinnati. He was born in New York City. Now here's Jericho with the sports and weather.
Today's weather will be a high of 65 degrees and a low of 43 degrees and rainy.
Now back to our anchors.
Thanks, Serenity and Derica.
7th graders, are your friends always telling you to stop singing, or do you secretly have an amazing voice? Would you like to be a part of Belzer's choirs? They have an opening for next year in beginning, intermediate, and advanced choirs. Please stop by the choir room to introduce yourself to Ms. Bryan and become a part of the choir family.
Looking for a good read? Plan on getting a book or two at the book fair next week. Here is another commercial for a book to purchase.
Started when I left my litter and went off on my own, but didn't know how to get home. I went from searching for food to playing Bella in a movie, all because of Teresa, who found me and loved me and trained me. And now I am her dog, and she is my home. Shelby's Story from W. Bruce Cameron, inspired by the real-life story of the dog actor from A Dog's Way Home, now a major motion picture.
Students will be previewing the book fair during language arts classes beginning tomorrow.
Students, just a reminder that you can still order a yearbook for $30. There will be a incentive next week for any student who has placed an order this year. Remember, the price goes up to $35 on May 1st.
Best Buddies will be meeting tomorrow during A, B, and D lunch.
Here's our joke moment for the day. Did you know that 19 and 20 got into a fight?
No? So who won?
21.
The celebrity birthday for today is Jeff Dunham, who is a ventriloquist and a comedian.
The random fact for today is that koala bears are not actually bears.
Finally, this week marks the 20th anniversary of the Colorado Columbine High School mass shooting, where 13 students were killed. It was the first of this kind of tragedy, and the reason for our Code Blue drills. Here's Mr. Smith and a video announcement to tell us more about it.
Good morning, Belzer Bruins. I just want to take a few minutes this morning to review our emergency lockdown procedures. As you recall from first semester, when we reviewed these procedures, there are two different types of lockdowns. The first lockdown is called preventative lockdown. This means that the danger is outside of the building in the surrounding area somewhere. So in regards to this lockdown, we want to prevent that danger from coming inside of the building. So during this type of lockdown, we lock all exterior doors. And during this time, that means no one is allowed to enter or leave the building until we are given the all clear by the police department. During this drill also, that means it's school business as usual. Most of the time, you guys won't even know that a preventative lockdown has been implemented. So once again, the first type of drill is called preventative lockdown. The danger is on the outside of the building. The second and most important of the lockdowns is called emergency lockdown. That means the danger is inside the building. It means someone is in the building wishing to cause us harm. When you hear emergency lockdown over the PA system, it's very important that you follow directions of your teachers, because how you respond during this type of lockdown can save your life and the lives of your classmates. Now, each of your teachers will spend the first 5 minutes reviewing their emergency lockdown procedures as it pertains to their classroom. So in case we have to implement an emergency lockdown, you know how to respond, and you know what to do. Also, tomorrow sometime during the day, I'm not going to tell you when, but we will have an emergency lockdown drill. So based on what you learned from your teachers today, we're going to put that into practice sometime tomorrow. Now you're going to watch a short video clip explaining why emergency lockdown drills are important. Thank you and have a good day.